Hello everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. I just want to show you a few things about Redis and what we're doing. Okay, over the last couple of months I've been playing around with some stuff that I want to show you. If you come into my YouTube channel here at Quant Labs, come under playlist, come under, I just added this Redis. There's a bunch of videos. In there is one on how to basically use interactive brokers with Redis and Java on Linux. Just trying to look for it right now. But it's in there. I think this is one of them. This one right here, okay? And then there's, I believe that's it. So Java clips with interactive brokers to Redis NOSQL with jar, okay? So if you watch that, I'm going to continue where we left off there. Now, what's happening here is this is the same source code that you can get as a one of my Quant Elite members. Basically what this is doing, it's going in and it's grabbing all the data. Now this is from this tutorial right here, okay? From here, what it does is it will ping or get in contact with communicate with my TWS, which is running right here. We've talked about the TWS. Go into my playlist for interactive brokers, TWS, you'll get lots of those. Alright, so if you come under Classic, make sure you're able to connect into TWS. Lots of videos on that. So in the source code, continuing from that previous video I just highlighted, what I've done is I have, for every time this new tick or tick price gets updated, it will insert into Redis. Here's the code, okay? So what you need to do is a few things. This stupid TWS that come up to midnight. As TWS does a tick thing here, what will happen is Redis gets updated, as in here. Right now I'm just updating it with all hard-coded, just as a test, is EUR, the euro. We've shown this before, okay? And it's going to update the latest price for euro. Okay, that's what all this is. Now here, as a test, I'm also displaying the most recent 10 records using an L range, and the Redis gets pushed into the database. Okay, so what do I have running in the background? Well, I've got Redis here running in the background. This is Redis 3.05, as you can see. I just put up a video on how to install that over the last day. Here is my client for Redis. Okay, so if I go Redis CLI, I can verify a couple of things. I'm going to list out all the keys that are available. So you can see it's only going to contain EUR. Now, top of that, I can also do this, which will display all the latest, L range will grab all the latest data found for euro. So, let me just do it again. So it's going to grab the latest data that gets updated into Redis. Now, what does this mean? Well, I'm going to be, as I said, I'm going to be using Redis as my repository for this data because it's in memory. And I can replicate this, as you know. Looks like we're going to shut down TWS, the joys of TWS at midnight. Okay, so now it's going to start timing out, start throwing exceptions. Well, that's a good time for me to terminate. Alright, so that's all I wanted to show in this particular video. Nothing exciting, but this is very useful. We're halfway there. At the other end, I'm going to show you in the C or C++ how to grab that same data from Redis and be able to have the equivalent of a roll-in window, in this case using the Euro tick price, as I said, for right here. Okay, so I'm going to do that in the C, and from there we can go out and start developing our algorithms and strategies. Big deal, okay? So if you want the source code, you know where to go. Quant Labs Leap for all that fun stuff. Talk to you later.